Hello everyone, this is Aaron Fitz from ATF Gaming and welcome back to another stream. Today we will be streaming NASCAR 06 Total Team Control. We will be starting Season 2 of this game. I just got to adjust one quick thing here because I didn't realize this until now. There we go. Alright, so off screen I did all of the off-season stuff. We kind of summed up what I was thinking about, and I asked you guys and nobody commented, so I just went with what I thought was right. And let's take a look at what we have in store for this Season 2 of NASCAR 06. So, first of all, we bought our Wheel and Modified team. We bought, what was the name of the team? Rising Dragon Motorsports, which is the team that you get started with in NASCAR 07. Not in this game. In this game, you get started with Everham. But in NASCAR 07, you get started with Rising Dragon Motorsports. And these are the 5 cars we have. I've upgraded everything to the max. Nope, wrong button, Aaron. I've upgraded everything to the max. We signed UPS as our sponsor. And I designed this car. This is very similar to, if you guys remember, we started a stream series a while ago, doing all 4 championships at one time. This is very similar to that paint scheme. So we got that. I set up all this other stuff. We will be running in this series. Sorry, I'm hearing random noises. And we will not be hiring a driver. So that's that. Now for the truck series, I'm going to take my headphones off a second. For the truck series, we signed with Roush Racing. 99, same truck that we had in our first playthrough of this. Taking over for Ricky Craven. I figured I had a better offer as far as money goes, but I figured go with a 5-star team in the truck so that we can for sure run well in the trucks, because I'm taking kind of a risk with the Xfinity Series team. I'm not taking the best offer there, neither money-wise nor prestige-wise. I'm taking the number 10 car, which is the car Michael Jourdain usually runs. Now, there's a reason for this, and I explained it in my last episode of Season 1. There is a glitch that if you accept the 133 car, which is one of the... Oh, God, what even is the team name? I can't even remember. Was it KHI? I don't know. It's the 133 Old Spice car, which I did in my first career mode. I did that, and then if you remember my first career mode, when I left that car, we had all sorts of glitchiness happening, and I realized, and thanks to Jonathan Wolf 038 for helping me realize this, that it was because Michael Jourdain ended up taking the 133 car for whatever reason and running that car as well as the number 10 car, causing the game to freak out. So, my theory is, if I run the 10 car, and then I leave the 10 car, he'll just go back to his usual ride in the 10 car, and everything will be the same, and nothing will glitch out so extreme. So that is the hope, that is the dream, that's going to happen. Again, not the best prestige. 4 stars is still better than where we were for the majority of last season. And it wasn't the best contract offer either, but it was right in the middle, so I decided to take it. We'll be teammates with Kenny Wallace, so that will be cool. And obviously we got nothing going in the Cup Series. So, with that in mind, let's take a look at our schedule, and obviously we'll be starting off with Daytona for the truck and the Xfinity, but we have 2 modified races to start off with, one of which is going to cause us to miss qualifying for the Xfinity race. So that is going to put us off to a bad start in that series, but that's okay. Again, since we didn't win the Modified Championship last year, I'm still a little frustrated by that. We're going to run the Modified season with our own team this year, so my goal is to end, when I think about ending a career mode, I want to make sure I've won the championship in all 3 series. That is like the ultimate goal for me, or in all 4 series, excuse me. So I got to win that modified championship. So this season is probably going to be long since we're running 3 championships, modified trucks and Xfinity full time. Maybe we'll get a cup offer along the way. I doubt it. But yeah, so let's head off to Richmond to start off the modified season. Let's go. Alright, here we are starting qualifying at Richmond. I made a tire pressure and a wedge adjustment. Hopefully we can nail our qualifying effort here. I'm hoping that this modified season is going to be kind of a breeze, but we've proven in the past that that is not always the case. So I'm hoping that we can just not have too much in the way of difficulty, and we're off to a good start by getting the pole here at Richmond. Not going, I am going to put that little bit of wedge back. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I know better than that. Our teammate Floyd and Stanton on the top 5. We also have 2 other teammates here. I'm waiting to see their name. Beasley and Walker. Walker is last. He's the one that won the championship last year, if I recall. So that is really strange, but let's start the race. I upgraded everybody's car, too, so they should all be doing really well. Alright, so we know what the deal is with these modified races. Get to the bottom and stay on the bottom. That is what needs to happen. We know the drill. Let's also try not to get our teammates mad. Well, our teammates. I'm owning the company, so if they get mad at me, then their salaries are going down, obviously. But I'm hoping that with this series, like I said, that this is going to be a relatively easy series. I can cut out most of it from the YouTube videos, and we won't have to do it. Maybe help some teammates out. We won't do that today because I just want to ensure that I win. We'll probably consider doing that later on in the season. Oh God, later on in the season, once we kind of know who needs the most help. But like right now, I have no clue where everybody's going to be running in the standings and on a regular basis. So I'm going to cut out here on the YouTube version, and I'll see you guys if anything interesting happens. Alright, coming to take the white flag, sponsored by UPS. We have pulled out to a huge lead. Like I said earlier, I could have gone back and helped the teammates, but I decided not to. A, because I don't want to ruin their day, and B, because I don't know who's going to need the most help, and I just wanted to make sure I won. I have not won a modified race this dominantly at Richmond in a while. We win. Not going to do a burnout. I don't know why our driver is green. That was very strange, but we won. Stu Floyd finished 8th. Otherwise, all of our other teammates looked like they were not in good shape. So I might end up helping them more than I previously anticipated. Walker ended up finishing 13th after qualifying 22nd. Beasley 15th, and Stanton in 19th after qualifying 5th. So we're definitely going to have to help those guys out at some point, but I just wanted to make sure I got out to the early points lead. But let's head off to victory lane here. There we got, I don't know how we got villain points for that. I didn't touch a single person, but whatever. I don't know who's mad at me either. That's very strange. I didn't touch anybody. Whatever. Alright, 2 phone messages. I assume one's going to be the rival or angry driver issue. We'll take care of that and apologize. And team prestige level up. That's good. And contact, excuse me. We got Stu Floyd. You can finish ahead of all your teammates. That's the modified. So, and I believe the next race is at Milwaukee. So that's that. But first, we got to qualify at Daytona for our Truck Series team. So let's head off and do that. Alright, here we are starting our qualifying effort. I'm just going to go straight to the bottom now. We were pretty much up to speed already. So we're going to see if we can get a good qualifying effort right away. Don't know what to expect. Restrictor plate qualifying is usually kind of up in the air. I don't really have much control over things as I get loose and defy what I just said. I don't really know what to expect. As long as we're somewhere in the middle of the pack, I just don't want to start in the back. That'll just make my life so much harder. Never really been good at restrictor plate racing in these older EA games. I'm much better at restrictor plates in the NASCAR Heat series. But I've just never been too good at it in these older games. Alright, lap 1 not the greatest, but we will try to not mess up in turn 1, and lap 2, and maybe that'll help. Maybe that'll help. Stick it to the bottom and stay on the bottom. Try not to adjust too much. Much better. We're not going to get the pole here. We're just not. That's not going to happen. But we were 12th on lap 1, and let's see if we can have a good, maybe top 10 starting position, I think would be reasonable. Oh, not doing too well in 3 and 4. Alright, can we keep a top 10? Barely, possibly, I don't know. We'll see.
Hey, that puts us towards the front. Good job.
9. And we're starting on the inside, so that'll be super beneficial. Super beneficial. Harvick's on the pole. Teammate Todd Cleaver was in 3rd. We're 9th. So that is a good starting order for us. Let's head back to the menu, or let's head off to, let's see what was next. The modified race at Milwaukee, in which we're skipping Xfinity qualifying for. So let's head off and do that. To be an issue. Alright, here we are starting our modified qualifying lap at Milwaukee. Goal number 1 is not to hit that pit road wall. Beautiful. Teammate Beasley was on the pole when I loaded in, so let's see if we can knock him off and get a 1-2 starting effort for the team again, like we did at Richmond. Third in lap 1. If I'm not going to be on the pole, which I'm not after that, I'm just going to take the 3rd place, start on the inside lane. Not much I can do about the car. It's stuck to the bottom pretty well, so yeah, so looks like Walker is starting in the back again, so we might have to pick him up if we pull away, but let's head off to the race. Oh, we also got the team challenge. If you can finish ahead of all your teammates, fan support bonus. So let's definitely get that. That'll help out in the long run. But we're going to share draft immediately once I cross the start-finish line with Beasley. Try to pull away from everybody else. And then I'll pass him if need be. I just want to get away from everybody else first. Oh, I don't know where that guy's going behind me. He was on the grass basically trying to pass me. That was a very close call. I don't really want to pass him here, because if I get too aggressive with the inside line, I know I'm going to hit that pit road wall, so I will get underneath him going into turn 3 here. Try to pass him cleanly and pull away a bit. Maybe help out the teammates a little bit. A little loose off, but we completed the pass. We are in the lead. And let's try to pull away a little bit and not cost Beasley any time either. That's always an important thing, is to make sure that he stays right with us. Once I get out of this corner, I might even put the follow command on him so he can stay in line with me.
Sure thing, we'll make it happen.
So we can hopefully pull away a little bit. Just going to stick to the bottom here. And I will cut out here on the YouTube version, and I'll see you guys if anything interesting happens. So uncomfortable for me. Alright, we're already off to a bad start. You can do it. Oh no.
Got a little contact with number 83. You got it.
What did I do? Oh.
Alright now, get
Alright.
hungry. We need to eat up this 10-second gap to the leader.
Get away from him for a little while. Alright, white flag is out. Sorry I missed that cue there. We've been dominating. I've been kind of bouncing back and forth between teammates. Sometimes I was helpful, sometimes I wasn't. But overall, we won. The rest of the team not in the best position. They're kind of hovering around the 10th to 13th area besides Walker. I did get Walker up here. But I went back and tried to help lose Stanton in the 106. I probably included clips of it, and it did not go well. I'm just going to put it that way. And Beasley, who was in second when we cut off, fell all the way back to outside the top 10 almost instantly after we what's the word? After we switched cars, that's what I meant to say. But let's see where they finished. Walker in 7th, Floyd in 11th, Stanton in 13th. Beasley fell all the way to 18th. Wow. After starting on the pole, he did lead a lap, so that'll help him a bit in the points, but that's brutal. But we'll head back to the menu, check out the standings, and that's going to be it for this episode. It's going to be a shorter episode because we included all the earlier stuff, so I apologize for that, but we'll definitely get both of the Daytona races in the next episode. So let's head back to the menu. Oh, let's head off to Victory Lane. Excuse me, I forgot. That's another win for the Happy Dog. I forgot to say that in the last episode. Luckily, we got some hero points there. That's helpful. Alright, we got one phone call. That would be the team challenge, and we definitely did that. So that's a fan support bonus, I believe it was. But let's check out the standings here. So, we are obviously the points leader there. We've won both races. We've got maximum points, all the bonus points you could get. Teammates, on the other hand, Floyd's in 7th, Walker's in 10th, Beasley and Stanton are in the struggle bus. So, I'm definitely going to try to help them out in the future, and we haven't done anything else yet. So, on stream, obviously, we'll continue, but for the YouTube audience, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more content from ATF Gaming, be sure to subscribe on YouTube and follow on Twitch so that you can see the videos early. Usually a week early for this series will probably be the case. So be sure to follow me over on Twitch, ATF Gaming 19. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye.